Tonight, family and friends are desperately trying to find a Phoenix man who hasn't been seen or heard from in almost a month.
12 News journalist Jade Cunningham live now from Melrose Yoga, where he was apparently a popular instructor, right, Jade?
Yes, he was a popular instructor and he is loved by so many people. You know, it's been about 27, 28 days since loved ones last heard from Marcus Freiberger. They don't know what happened or where he is, but they do know that somebody has to know something, and they are begging for that person or anyone with information to come forward. Concern is growing
He wouldn't just go in the dark and not tell anybody.
over the mysterious disappearance of Marcus Freiberger.
Handsome, young, ambitious, heavily loved and liked.
Dutch Freiberger is Marcus's father. He says the 45-year-old moved to Phoenix about 3 years ago from Prescott and recently followed his dream of becoming a yoga instructor.
Great kid, just really loved him. And he's got so many friends, it's amazing.
He says he last heard from Marcus February 21st. Since then, it's been radio silence.
Typically, Marcus would call his mom, and he loves to FaceTime, and he'd call her a couple, 3 days apart. And then all of a sudden, the calls stopped coming in.
Friends, he says, then checked his apartment, which is when fear arose. Something serious had to have happened.
Marcus has a dog. The dog's name is Thomas. He's a 2-year-old pup. Marcus loves to death, and he would never leave Thomas behind. His friend went to check his apartment, and that's when Marcus wasn't there, but he saw Thomas there. So that's when his friend got really worried about it and thought something's up here, because Marcus would never leave that dog.
Phoenix police say they're following up on the case, but there's nothing leading investigators to say he's in imminent danger. His father and closest friends strongly disagree.
Because there's no reason whatsoever that he would have disappeared. That makes me really think there's more going on here, more like foul play of some sort.
What do you think happened?
Have no clue.
For weeks, those who know and love Marcus have been hunting for answers.
There's been about 4 of us that have doing research, digging, looking at police reports, looking for jail, looking at morgues, you name it. And we just can't come up with anything.
And say they'll leave no stone unturned until he's found.
We just want him back home safe, or at least somebody tell us that they've seen him or where he's at. That's really it. We just want to know he's still alive.
Now, Marcus's last possible location may have been at a parking garage in downtown Phoenix near 2nd Avenue and Van Buren. His father also asking people to be on the lookout for his truck, which is a white GMC Sierra 2500. Again, though, family and friends just asking anybody with information to contact the Phoenix Police Department. Reporting live, Jade Cunningham, 12 News.
Yeah, it seemed like he had a lot going for him, Jade, and for him to leave the dog, that just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yes, that dog was his pride and joy, and his father said that was really the biggest concern they had. They knew something had to have been up when they found that dog had been left alone for several days inside of that apartment. So still a lot of questions. So again, if you have any information, contact Phoenix Police.
All right, Jade, thank you for the update on that.